Hello, team. How are you? Trust you're having a good day. We're going to have a quick look here. I've got a site that you might not have heard of before. It's a AI avatar generating site. It's an educational platform. So we're going to go here. It's called Noodle Factory, noodlefactory.ai. All right, brilliant. It's a Singaporean company. They've created this platform. There's all sorts of different plans, etc., how it works. There's videos, etc., that you can do with regards to it. It is a platform that integrates with your learning management system as a school, and you're able to use it to help support your learners. So if we have a quick look now, this is the general site, but if we log in so that you can see what it looks like, all right? So it's going to log me in here, rest of the world, all right? Takes a couple of seconds. Here we are. So this is, because I'm logged in as an administrator, this is the dashboard that I see. All right. So what I get to do, I get an overview of the platform and my students and the classes and what they're doing inside this platform. I'm able to see the responses that they've had, right, from the AI avatars. I'm able to see discussions that we can create that the students then can interact with, what trends there are with regards to the usage of the site, daily usage, monthly usage, etc. Individual learners, which I won't show you, but individual learners and what they are doing. There is a ranking system. The students can actually say how they've found the bot. Any quizzes that have been created, we haven't done any of those yet, and what has happened with regards to that. All right. And just little things here. So you can set up what's called a contextualized chat, where the bot, the AI avatar, will talk to the student and guide them through learning about a topic. It'll be like a learning coach. All right. And we'll see what that looks like in a minute. You can generate questions and answers based on data you give it. So the idea is that you set up your class, you create a class. Say, for example, for me, it's economics. So I give it the economics information, and then the avatar, the bot, knows the economics information, and it can talk with the learners about the economics information. Here, it can create Q&As from it or quizzes from it, and then test the student. So I've got my 3 classes listed in there. There's some other things in there that it will do for you. This here, this knowledge part, this shows you the knowledge, right, that you've put in there. Okay, the documents that you've put in, the knowledge questions that the AI creates from the knowledge that you give it. It can create specific learning outcomes. We haven't done that yet, all right? And then obviously exercise and forms. Now, what we want to do here, up here, this is where you can switch agents and do various other different parts, right? Is we want to have a look and see what it looks like as a student. So if I just move this across over to here, all right, this is the learner view. So this is what the learner will see, okay? So I'll bring me over to here, all right? So this is the avatar that we have created. We've named him Super Econ Tutor because it's funny, okay? We can have a chat with him. We can bookmark certain things. We can sessions, question boards, and reports, okay? So you ask it a question, okay? And so here it is. Asked him about the law of demand. So can you explain the law of demand? Provide an explanation of it. So it's explaining it. Can you simplify it? So it has simplified it. Can you explain it to me in Chinese? And it explains it in Chinese. The site apparently knows up to 100 different languages, and it then is able to communicate with the learner in a language that they are possibly more comfortable with the idea being that this is like a one-on-one coaching situation, right? So it's like having your own personal tutor that you can access 24/7, all right? And as said, you can set it so that we'll ask them questions. It will then enable the students to be quizzed on particular topics. If you want them to be on this particular topic, you can put a little video in there, and then they have to watch the video, and then the avatar can ask them questions. There's a lot that it is also going to be able to do. So when I talk to the people who run the company, they've talked about, in another few months, it's going to be able to work out images and diagrams and be able to do more work with the students based around that. And so the student can submit their work to it and it can give them feedback. If they've drawn a diagram, it can give them the feedback on it. And similarly with equations and maths that you might be needing to use in the future, a little bit, not too long, it should be able to then work with that as well. But the fact that it's able to do this with the language, asking them the questions based on the information you've given it, is just absolutely fantastic. So we're in here, right? We can go back to the admin, we can start a new chat session, we can change the language of the whole thing, or we can just log out. So back to the admin, takes a little while to get back there. Now there is some setup, obviously. You've got to give it the information, you've got to set your classes up, you need to upload your students into it, but it can also link to Google Classroom, which is our learning management system. And by doing that, then it connects to that class. So you can actually use Google Classroom to set work for it or it for that, which is, as I said, really fantastic. Very pleased to use this, hoping to use it on a wider basis throughout our school with our learners, EAL support and the like. Absolutely fantastic. So this is Noodle Factory, and there are videos, etc., online that you can find to help you with the channel, help you with the platform. There is also, you can actually set meetings up with the Noodle Factory people, and they'll do a virtual meeting where they'll take over your site, the platform from their end, and help you fix any problems that there might be with it. Brilliant platform, a little bit expensive, but definitely worth the investment, particularly to give those students the one-on-one individual support. All right, thank you very much again for listening to me. Please remember, like and subscribe, helps with the channel. Hey, ko nera, have a fantastic day.